Max Anarchy finally came out 2 weeks ago, or 1 week ago. I finally got my import. I've played through both sides of the game at a friend's house. I'm playing through them again at my place, trying to get some platinum. So what can I tell you about this game? As you can see, it's a beat 'em up. I'm a huge fan of beat 'em up, Streets of Rage, Final Fight, all that good stuff, Yakuza, and now I'm finally seeing Platinum Games' latest project, which is Max Anarchy. Somewhat of a continuation of Mad World, but much better control. This really feels like it's a combination of Mad World, God Hand together. An awesome combo. So you can see now it's full 3D environment, including controls. The camera's panned backward for you to notice when enemies are behind you. You still get a tad bit of a warning. You do get a radar a la God Hand. But it feels much smoother than God Hand, what God Hand used to be. You can see the evolution of producer Inaba working at Platinum Games, ex-Capcom person. So I've been taking you saw me take a vehicle, attacking with vehicles. Now you see me entering a mission. I'm skipping a few things, but this is in story missions. You can take different characters depending on the situations. You do have two sides, or two technically separate story, which will eventually join to one, but you do get your 5 overworld with both characters, and they do change depending on which character you use or which story you're doing. So you get to have a feel for most of the characters in the game in single player, and you do get to unlock your multiplayer characters in single player. So it gives you a great incentive to play single player, unlock some characters, unlock some abilities, because if you achieve a few things in single players, you will unlock abilities for multiplayer, which I'll talk to you about later. And also you get to watch these cool story, you get used to the controls, you get to try out some of the moves, you get to learn your combos. It's really, they made it worth it for you to play single player. And you do get used to the environment as well, because those are the same map in multiplayer but modified. There's some really cool modifications. Here's another mission, example of a side mission, because the other one was a main mission where, okay, now I have unlimited snipers and my objective is just to take out as many guys as I want, as I can. Sniper is one-hit kill, but I'm fighting against other, gun soldiers. So it's one of those fun missions where you just have to take everyone out using whatever weapon they give you or whatever means they give you, and it doesn't feel that repetitive, because hell, I rarely played with a sniper except online, and it's a rare event where you get an unlimited sniper just to let loose. There's another helicopter mission that I could show, but I didn't record it. But still, check it out. Now you have a racing mission. You have a fucking racing mission in a beat 'em up game, and it's nothing too cringing. Well, it's nothing cringing, it's just you rolling around destroying whoever's in your way, but going at the speed of sound or whatever speed you can get. Those are really fun diversions. I haven't found any of these side missions to be annoying or extremely repetitive. They all gave me this kind of a surprise, they all gave me this kind of a challenge without pissing me off or just putting bullshit quick time events in there. No. Those are really fun side missions that make you want to do them again to get better scores or just to show off to your friends. Let me see. Here's another one of those main missions where there's a small variation as I get to shoot with a turret gun. It's not a huge part, which is well thought out, because nobody likes turret sequence. It's a small turret sequence that will eventually end up with more bad guys, but keep watching. They keep showing more bad guys popping up in this turret sequence, and it's not that long. It's well thought out. It's not extended. It's not overextended to a point where it's boring. It's just short. I'm showing you the actual length of that mission or of that turret part, and after that you get to go face to face with the attackers themselves, which I'm gonna cut out a part because I can't really show you everything. I want you to try out and get this game. But as you see, the controls are fluid, there's lots of intensity, and the AI can give you you know, AI can give you some trouble. Like right here, we got hit by a freeze bomb, and the first one that got up was me. I love how I ended that. So as you see, there's a good amount of diversity in the missions, and it's always a blast to do it. You will be rated on those missions, so I'd consider getting platinum for all of them. Now let me try and show you a bit of the multiplayer here, because it's a tad bit hard to connect to the Japanese server seeing that I'm here. And oh, if you didn't notice, it's all in English. Right, the game's fully translated. So I don't understand why Sega didn't bring it here, but frankly, fuck Sega. Anyway, I still give a lot of credits to Platinum Games because look at that, all the single player bosses and characters are in multiplayer, all usable, which make this or brings this multiplayer to a Street Fighter level or even Super Smash Bros. Level. A tad bit more mature and a lot more bloodier. If you know what I mean. I mean, look at this. This is a survival mode where you and 2 other of your friends are going to take on waves after waves of the game's toughest enemies. And it's a lot of fun because, as you saw, Bayonetta's in multiplayer. Don't ask me what she's doing there. She's in multiplayer. And it's a fun nod to other Platinum Games franchises, including Bayonetta, Mad World. Hell, I kind of wish they added the guy from Vanquish or Raiden from Revengeance, but hey, that's asking a tad bit too much to a certain degree. You know, they already have a full cast of 16 players. Balancing them all out is also a work in progress, because apparently I hear Bayonetta is a bit broken. But hey, look at this. I put my kneecap gun in his throat and shoot him down. I don't know what else to add to this. It's just a lot of fun to, you know, get into this wave after wave type of scenario. There's also tag team deathmatch, which I'll show later on. There's this weird little soccer game that you have where you know, you're hitting a ball with your friends to try and get into another goal. You do have one-on-one deathmatch in a cage, so you get more of a Tekken type of feeling from it. What else? There's a good amount of modes, and it just gives it a lot of replay value past the single player, which will give you a couple of other elements of replay due to, let's say you have 2 sides of 5 chapters each. You do get a final chapter depending on which side you chose first, and then you're gonna have to redo it or try to attain the final chapter using the other side. So you do have a good amount of replay value. And then I still didn't figure out if there's an extended ending or, you know, an extra ending, because there's a couple of things I feel that are left unchecked. So I'm still going through the single player, and I can tell you already, you add the multiplayer to that, and then boom, you just get, you know, it makes it worth my import, knowing that I'm gonna play this over and over, like I used to do with Street Fighter. Hell, I still play King of Fighters from time to time, so I know this game's gonna be taking over, especially trying out all the characters. And every character you unlock from single player, you get to use in single player when in replay. So you can replay the single player with these, unlocked characters, and you get to use them in multiplayer. You do have a training mode as well, so you can practice your combos and extended moves, or see what kind of links you can do into your more powerful moves. So I don't know, so far I'm having a lot of fun. I'm trying and testing out all the characters to see which one fit with my style, and I can tell you already, here's some multiplayer deathmatch, some team deathmatch, I mean, where we're just fighting like crazy. I can't really tell you more than that. I'm just enjoying the feeling where I get to learn what the character does, or I get to know what kind of moves evade, what kind of combos can chain on the wall, and have me and my friends ganking on one opponent. I don't know. Oh wow, look at that. A plane just fucking crashed in there. Yeah, the multiplayer has some environmental disasters that will just hinder you and your opponents while you're fighting. And it's fun to try to expect them or evade them on the spot. Just adds this extra intensity to it all. Now, I can't really say more than that. I mean, I've showed you most of what the game had. I've told you why I'm in there. But now I give you one last piece of advice. Don't fuck with the Barbot. Cause he's gonna whoop your monkey ass! No joke! I saw this video while playing multiplayer and I couldn't stop laughing, and I'm like, what? We're gonna fight the Barbot now? Oh, come on, this must be a joke. I helped save this monkey ass. Holy shit. He flips, he goes fucking Dragon Ball Z on our asses? What the hell's going on? The Barbot is that powerful? Yes, they've just trolled the entire gaming community, or the Max Anarchy community, by giving the Barbot some Dragon Ball Z-esque powers to kick our asses in the last wave. Look at that. Nearly all my health is gone. This guy does shockwave attacks that are clearing the entire place, and he's successfully beating the shit out of us, dodging all our moves, and then hit stunning us. Ah, there you go, I'm dead. Barbot just whooped my ass. And he is taking names. Bayonetta was dead, now she's back in the fight. I'm trying to get back in this fight, and I'm still completely confused and stunned at how the hell is this Barbot more powerful than I am? Oh, my health. What's going on? I am trying to get this guy into some kind of combo, but look at him dodge all my moves! There you go, I'm dead again! You don't fuck with the Barbot! It's official! The Barbot's gonna whoop your monkey ass! If you didn't pay your tab, this Barbot is going to whoop your ass! And then you'd better pay your tab! Look at that shockwave attack! Pulverizing fist! Axe kick of doom! Phoenix Bull Driver on! I'm dead again! Me and Bayonetta we just can't stand the Barbot! Pay your tab! And we won. The other team just took care of it. So this was Max Anarchy in a nutshell, or most of it. If you want more footage, just tell me. I'll record what I can to show you the game, or just bring it at Funzo or any other places. But remember, you don't fuck with the Barbot, or he'll whoop your monkey ass! Have a good night.